Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Thursday, July 8th. These are the charts of the day. Um, Starting off with APSG, the Applied Signal Technologies, the stock I've been watching for a while, but it's starting to emerge, and it looks like it has a lot of promise here. Take a look at the pattern. You'll see that it's been in a substantial downtrend from the near 27 range down to 17 over the last several months. The declining top line was broken with a price volume surge and breakaway gap a week ago. The stock pulled back at a nice little flag pattern and today popped 62 cents or 3.2%, but it came right up to overhead resistance from the April and June highs. Breakout may be occurring. Secondary resistance at 21.27 will be watched carefully for a more important breakout. If that occurs, I expect the stock to get up to the mid-20s short term, and then we'll see from there. ARM Holdings, which we have been highlighting recently, broke out yesterday, as we mentioned. Today it had a bit of a follow-through, but it appears that the 15-20 zone high from June was taken out today slightly. We'll see if we get a follow-through, but it looks like a move to the top of the channel may be forthcoming around 14.5, and then an additional movement up towards major lateral price resistance around 16 or so should be next for short-term traders. ARNA Pharmaceuticals had a nice snapback day, up 25 cents or 6.9% today, nearly 7% on 6.6 million shares. You can see the on-balance volume line is making new highs here, and the other technicals are improving. We're up against the $4 lateral price resistance going back to November, December, and a breakout from here could lead to a thrust that takes this stock up to my next trading target in the 5.5, 6 zone to test the September highs. Avenir Pharmaceuticals, another low-priced biotech that is emerging, has recently come out of a mini head and shoulders type bottom. Price volume surge here. A little bit of a two-day hesitancy, and then it's moving up again today, reaching 333, just a tad under the 345 double top from April. We get through that, we could see 4 pretty quickly. And on a longer-term basis, or an intermediate-term basis, the trading target remains around 5.5. One of my favorite stocks currently, and with a beautiful year-and-a-half rising channel, is IDT. Notice the 2-month consolidation recently that had taken place was exploded through with volume. A little bit of a wedge was set up, and today the stock popped 46 cents to close around 15, which is a new closing high. And it appears to me that right now this thing may be about to blow through the top of the channel and move into the high teens, maybe even as high as 19 or 20 short term. That's the stock. That's the number we'll be keeping in mind for a short-term trading target. ISLN Islam today moved out of a 2-week declining channel right here, and popped 67 cents or 5%. Hasn't gotten quite the volume we were looking for, but what I feel that the overall structure of the pattern indicates that after this 3-month consolidation, we're going to see an important move that takes us up near 18, my shorter-term trading target once it gets going. LLEN had a substantial move the last couple of days, reversing from 789 up to 939. Right underneath its 50-day moving average and lateral price resistance. If we get through here, I'm looking for a move that takes us up to 11. Beyond that, if that occurs, a breakout from the major base that it's been forming should take place, and targets are 12.5 and then 15. MDF, Metropolitan Health Networks, has formed a nice rising channel, and over the last 7 weeks has formed a really orderly pullback retracement flag type pattern with good technicals during that process, leading me to believe more upside is due, and a target up around 5.5, 3/4, or a couple points from where we are now is what I'm looking for. NBIX, Neurocrine Biosciences, has been consolidating very bullishly, holding the 5.25 range and forming a bit of a flag type consolidation right here. Looks like a breakout may be imminent. The underlying technicals have held up just beautifully through this entire process, leading me to believe that the next move should take us up towards 7.5, our next trading target. Netlist. I think that finally, after all these months of pulling back after the big pop in November, that this stock had a significant move in June for a 2-day big surge on volume, pulled back on low volume, starting to snap back again here The overall pattern that's been formed appears to be a sort of a head and shoulders bottoming pattern. What I'm looking for is a thrust that takes it through the 3 1/4, 330 zone, right through here. If that occurs, a quick move to 475 or thereabout may be due, and that's our trading target on that list. Portfolio position in PTV, Pactiv has been edging higher lately. Today up another 69 cents, breaking back above its 20-day moving average and out of this 2-week consolidation. Next target would be a run at the 30-30-20 level, which we're not far below, about a point. If this entire consolidation for the last 7 weeks is taken out, then I think that could set up a nice move that tests and takes out 32 and then moves into the mid-20s, my trading target. PWER is looking very good. Recently came out of a 2-week declining pattern. Thrusting on volume here. You can see that the volume has been increasing for 4 days, so has technicals. Today we took out this lateral price resistance here, and what appears to be a move now to the 12 3/4, 13 zone would be my trading target. Keep an eye on PWER. Looks very doable. VVUS, lastly, VVUS had a big snapback in the last couple sessions. Big volume came into it yesterday, and a follow through today took out the 50-day moving average, as well as the declining tops line, I believe. Take a quick look at that. Yep. So today was a significant day technically. It took out 2 key levels of overhead resistance with heavy volume. Looking for a follow through that quickly gets up to 12 3/4, maybe as high as 13.5, 65 zone. That's a short-term target, but beyond that, if it blows through there, we could see something in the mid, maybe even high teens. That's it for this evening. Have a good day tomorrow and a good weekend. We'll talk to you guys on Monday.